how impressive what we just saw. And at 5:30 in the afternoon, they make everyone leave the beach. Look how the sea is practically empty. Well, here are some people who didn't really pay attention, but I don't know if you can see. There's the police. The Coast Guard is coming, so everyone gets out. And how much does it cost to go to Tuja?
Look, Dad, to Tuja it costs...
Boss, how much does a plate of fish cost?
Hello, hello.
How are you?
This is Locos de Viaje.
Welcome to a new video, starting the year off on the right foot. Wearing yellow underwear on December 31st worked because we're already traveling to Choroní.
Honey, but it's not the underwear, it's the suitcase. Walking around with the suitcase is what makes you travel.
Well, but the underwear means abundance, and abundance means travel.
Okay, let's just say both, underwear and suitcase.
We'd visited Choroní several times, but still hadn't made a video for the channel. I'm not sure why. We once made a video for Chow, and it was spectacular. But there are many other beaches that you can reach from the town of Choroní, and many conversations we still need to have with local people, so this video is going to be very, very interesting.
Let's start by showing you a bit of the road because you have to go through some really intense curves.
Yeah, the typical road of the Henry Pittier National Park, or Henry Pittier, well, that's how we Venezuelans say it. But the road is beautiful. It's been spectacular so far. We left Caracas about 45 minutes ago. In about 45 minutes, we'll get to Maracay, and from there, it's about an hour on the road. We made a stop at Unicentro Maracay to go into Farmatodo before heading to Choroní. And I have to tell you, this place is amazing. What a beautiful mall. All the little shops are just gorgeous. Farmatodo is great too, with coffee shops, cookie stores, and restaurants. No, this is just beautiful.
It's impressive Farmatodo is always on our trips. It's like a must, no matter what.
Farmatodo is like, did you pack your underwear? Yes. Did you go to Farmatodo? Yes. Okay, you can continue your trip. Now we just left Farmatodo and we're almost getting onto the main road that will take us to Choroní.
Move to the back.
This is part of the adventure. The buses that go to Choroní, one of the narrowest roads in our country. In some places they don't fit and we have to maneuver, play Tetris, back up and let them pass. Because just imagine.
They're the ones in charge when they hear the trumpet, the horn. That's it. Stop immediately.
Look how spectacular the weather is after coming out of that cloudy forest. Well, everything is clear now, and look, we've arrived at the house where we're going to stay. We left all our stuff here. And straight to the beach. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. We might get to the beach around 4, but it doesn't matter. We'll enjoy ourselves then. The sun's last rays thanks to the wonderful weather.
Wow, a beautiful bird. Although I think it might be a huacharaca, but it also looks very pretty. Shall we watch the sunset?
Yes, of course. Let's go.
Divine.
How beautiful. We've arrived, travelers, at the little house where we'll spend the next few days. Look how beautiful this place is. A house for 15 people. It has 5 rooms, a grill, a bar, and a kitchen. It even has a little waterfall that turns on over there and falls into the pool. It's rustic, really rustic, but spectacular. I'll show you in a moment. My room. So you can see, look, here's a room. This one isn't mine. Can I come in? Look, they're already... Our friends have already unpacked. And... over here. Let's go to the one I chose.
Let's go. Look how cute this is. Ours doesn't have air conditioning, but it's cool. It's super fresh.
I don't think it's necessary, honestly.
Well, I'll tell you about it tomorrow.
This room is like, it's not a mini apartment, but it also has a little kitchen and a coffee maker.
It has a balcony.
And look at the bathroom. What? Colorful. That's it, and look how beautiful this balcony is.
I think it's cooler because of the trees around the house.
And look at all those palm trees. How beautiful.
Honey! A soursop tree.
Phew.
Look at the soursop.
Wow, that soursop is huge.
Big soursop.
Soursop?
Did you show the river?
No, I haven't shown the river.
And the bocce court?
Neither. No, this house is amazing. It has everything, even a hammock outside the room, so you can relax.
Look, a tapera tree. And here we have the bocce court. I don't really know how to play. I have an idea, but I want to play. I want to play on this trip.
It's easy, love.
And the balls.
You have to throw the mingo, which is the tiny little ball, and then throw the balls, and whoever gets closest to the mingo wins.
And where is the mingo?
That's a good question.
Look, and over here is the river. There's an exit. But we're not going to open it yet.
And right here we can go for a swim.
Actually, the first time we came here together, the water went out, which is normal in Venezuela. And Manuel came to bathe here. He was all soaped up, put on a towel, came out here, slipped badly, and then finished bathing.
Does anyone watching this video remember that video we posted on Instagram? Me coming out of this shower all soaped up.
The funniest part was a lady washing clothes in the river when Manuel took off his towel, turning his back to her so that...
No, and I asked her, Mom, can I bathe as I was born? She replied, I don't mind. If you have a problem,
Because I'm a respectful person? And well, she took a bath.
Soki. How are you doing, Mom? Come on, let's go. There are so many plants in this house.
And this is a ceramic vase, not ceramic clay. If I had a beach house, it would look like this. Look at the orchids on this tree. And we've arrived. We've already parked. No, I don't think we need a canopy either. It's already really late.
Yeah, It's 4 in the afternoon, just like I told you a couple of hours ago. But anyway, we're going to relax here for a bit and finish enjoying what's left of the day. We brought our own chairs and canopies, because if there's something I hate spending money on, it's chairs and canopies. You go to the beach. If you saw the Morocco video, renting a canopy is $20, which is likely what it costs to buy one. They recover their initial investment, so everything after is profit.
But at least you have the comfort of the canopy.
We're not interfering with anyone's business.
No, I'm not messing with the business, but I do think it's overpriced. I mean, the boats that have engines, oil maintenance, and all that stuff, it costs $3 to go to Cayo Muerto or $15 to go to Cayo Sombrero, and the canopy, $20.
Love, it's my first time at Playa Grande.
And for me too.
Look at how many palm trees there are. It's super crowded. I love seeing so many people. We're also on vacation dates, so that's probably why there are more people than usual.
Yeah, but it's so exciting.
Wow, it's just amazing how many palm trees there are. And it's so beautiful that everything feels enclosed. Between mountains here, mountains there, palm trees, palm trees, palm trees, palm trees, palm trees.
What we just saw is amazing. And the thing is, at 5:30 in the afternoon, they make everyone leave the beach. Look how the sea is practically empty. Some people here weren't paying attention, but I don't know if you can see over there. The police are there. The Coast Guard is coming so that everyone gets out because the lifeguards stop working at that time. They also tell the police, get everyone out. I don't want to be responsible if there's an accident. And honestly, the beach was really crowded when we got here an hour ago, and now it's very empty. The people who are at the edge, well, they're just sitting and all that. But everyone who was swimming over there had to get out because of police orders. Travelers, it's not just about the sea, but about the beach in general. At 5:30, the police come by. They just passed by right now. By where we were, telling us that we had to leave the beach. So you have to keep that in mind if you want to visit Playa Grande. Don't arrive too late so you can enjoy the day. And unfortunately, you can't see the sunset here, because if the sun sets after 5:30, then you will already have by then to have left. Almost everyone has already left. There are just a few people left. But the police had already arrived and were heading back. To tell people again that those who hadn't left yet should well leave. So, and what do you all think about this? I understand it could be for safety, because the sea can be very dangerous. And accidents can happen, but on the beach itself, I don't know. Tell me what you think down below in the comments.
Good morning from my dream house on the beach. Beautiful weather and day. We got up and made black arepas. Almost everything is ready. We plan to leave for the beach at 9 a.m. And it's already 9 in the morning. Obviously, we're not going to leave now, but at least we'll leave with our bellies full.
Amor, we've already talked about it on Instagram, but tell us here on YouTube. What are black arepas like?
Look, black arepas use pork leg juice instead of regular water in the dough. You use the juice left over from the pork leg and knead the arepas with that. And then you fill them with pork leg and yellow cheese.
That's why they look this color and aren't burnt. Many people on Instagram say, oh no, the arepas got burnt. No, they're not burnt. The juice is just dark from adding cola, a little orange juice, red wine, and more. So they turn out
Worcestershire sauce.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll go to Tuja since it's the farthest beach. We want to make the most of today since we woke up early. Tomorrow is uncertain because we'll probably party hard tonight. So we're going to make the most of going early because 10 in the morning isn't very early to enjoy that place.
Daddy, how much does that tuna weigh?
50, Daddy.
50 kilos? Nothing. Well, you guys are strong enough to carry that tuna as a rule. How much is a kilo of tuna here?
Like this whole? You tell him, David.
Uh-huh. Well, $5 if I buy it whole. I mean $250. Uh-huh. And what if it's by pieces? If it's...
Then the price changes.
Uh-huh. How much?
It's better for you to buy it like this. Of course, it lasts a lot longer.
Uh-huh.
We have 2 more like that over there.
How beautiful. All right.
Did you take it out today?
Did you take it out today?
Last night.
Yesterday night? Wonderful. Well, thank you, Dad.
Tomorrow we're going to have wheels on our backs, Milanesa.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, over there, in the supermarket in Caracas, it's about $12 per kilo for tuna. Obviously, you already know that if you're coming to the beach, bring an extra cooler and buy your little cans of tuna. Your super fresh fish, so you can cook it at home on the grill, because frying leaves a strong smell.
Well, maybe not so many coolers.
No, but he said he'd fillet them for you.
I have the boat rides.
Thank you. We leave the house straight to Puerto Colombia, the boardwalk where you catch the boats to go to the beaches that go out from Choroní. For me, they're the most spectacular on the Aragua coast. I love how this town takes murals seriously. Everyone is spectacular. I just saw this one, which makes me even happier, because after visiting the Maldives, I can now recognize it. Look, this is the hammerhead shark, this is the bull shark, and over here is the tiger shark. We visited the Maldives, where our guide said he saw this. We didn't see it, but he recorded a video. Over here, we also have a marlin, which they call Picua here. Really, what a beautiful little town, these murals. Over here, we have the whale shark. No, really, it's amazing. We're about to find out the prices and the services. Everything you need to know so you can come and plan your vacation here in Choroní. Here we are with Ali, the boatman who is going to take us on the tours today. Ali, how long have you been doing tours to the beach?
It's been about 20 years now.
And how did you get started in the business of taking people to the beach?
I come from Hacienda El Portete Hotel, one of Choroní's largest and most established hotels.
Okay.
So from then on, I started to train with my boss. He had me take courses, how to deal with tourism. And from then on, he has been training me as a tourism advisor.
Excellent.
And well, my Instagram is touring with Ali.
Okay.
We're in the village here 24 hours a day.
Ali, a question. The beach we're going to today, Tuja, it's one of the farthest ones for the trip, right?
The farthest, one of the farthest. We're closer now. We're almost at Puerto Maya.
Okay.
Where Tuja is located, it's between the middle, between La Guaira and Choroní. It's right in the center.
Okay. And what's the attraction of that beach, Ali?
Hey, look, it's a beach. I'd say it's a beach for relaxing.
Okay.
There you don't hear any noise, just the sound of the little birds.
Okay.
You'll see it. When you arrive, you'll notice it's a completely different environment because of its peacefulness.
And how much does it cost to go to Tuja, Ali?
Look, that going to Tuja costs $15 per person.
Okay, round trip.
Round trip.
Okay, and you return them whenever the client asks.
Exactly, and my trips are personalized because I stay with the client. They have their boat parked in front of them all day. Whatever they want to do, another stop at another beach. Look, Ali, I didn't like it here. Let's go further down, further up. They have their boat at their disposal.
What's the minimum number of people needed to go to Tuja for the price to be $15?
12 people.
12 people.
12 people.
Okay. Well, since there are 8 of us, will you give it to us for $15 per person as well?
The same, exactly.
Well, that's fine.
It's a special price.
All right, let's do it then. Let's go to the beach.
Go ahead then.
Look at this beauty. This is one of the minibuses from one of the most premium hotels in the area, which is called Coco Loco. In fact, I think this inn together with Cacaoni are the best in Choroní. We would love to visit it. In fact, we were invited, but well, Valeria and I haven't had the chance to come alone yet. Now that we came with the family and also at the beginning of January, which is their high season, obviously, we wouldn't want to take away potential clients from them just to come and record. They bring you here to the dock in that little bus so you can take the boat. Look how clear the water is. We arrived at Valle Seco, one of the beaches closest to Choroní. Actually, the first one you see on this boat route. And they told us that everything there along the shore is a coral barrier, so the waves break and it turns into a little pool. There aren't many waves. It's perfect to come with the family, especially if you have small children at home, because it's very safe. Not sure if you can see the wave pulling back there. That's where the coral barrier is. After that, it moves forward. Well, it's all calm, but look how crystal clear the water is. Besides, it's wonderful because it has a lot of corals, they tell us, and you can go snorkeling and free diving here. No, this is beautiful. I'm not putting the camera underwater because it has a microphone attached, but otherwise I would show you because it's truly amazing. Look, this part is sandier. There aren't as many corals and the water looks even clearer. We made a technical stop in Cepe, arguably one of the best beaches in this area, but we'll show it to you better tomorrow. Because today, well, we're heading to Tuja. We arrived in Tuja, travelers, and just as Ivan predicted, it's a deserted beach, practically all for ourselves. There are a couple of tents back there, and well, over here we set up our own tent. You know, we like to save on renting tents because they're very expensive. At the beach, well, at all the beaches in Venezuela. So if you have your own tent, you can bring it and it's totally legal and free for you to set it up. And I say this because a video went viral showing that in Morocco, the tent vendors weren't letting people set up their own tents on the beach and were even charging them just to put up their tents. And that's completely illegal. That's forbidden because all the beaches in Venezuela are public. So if you go with your own tent, obviously it's not like you're going to take down a vendor's tent because they have concessions on that beach to set up there. But if you find an empty spot, you can set it up without any problem. This beach is totally paradise-like. Over there is Valerie with our group, and look, there's another little group of people enjoying themselves. The sea eroded the shore. I remember 10 or 12 years ago, when I first came to this beach, there was a little shore where you could walk around here. Now there are a lot more rocks, so it's not as comfortable to walk on them, and there's no sandy shore anymore. But it's still spectacular anyway. There's a little path over there where you can go all the way up, and it gives you a spectacular view of the whole beach. But since I'm lazy, I'm going to fly the drone and show you in 3, 2, 1. Wow, I knew this beach was spectacular from above, but wow, what amazing shots, what an incredible perspective of Tuja from the skies. And look, just walking a little further along the beach, you can see the work of the fishermen as they move the boats from the salty water to the river that connects. Of course, fresh water. They've probably already finished their fishing work. It's 12 noon. Usually the fishermen go out at 4 in the morning, and by this time they're already coming back. That's it. They start selling their fish. Let's see what they caught out there. Wow, about how much do those weigh?
Between 7 and 10 kilos.
What's the approximate price per kilo?
I don't know, about $5.
$5? Look at this beauty. And do they catch this with hooks, with a harpoon? A tail. Uh-huh. Look, they throw all of this out and hang many hooks from each of these handmade buoys, which are made of foam. And then one of the fish bites and they finish catching it. If they don't bring a canopy, they can also sit under the palm trees, which, look, there's plenty of shade. So Tuja is a good option to save on the cost of canopies and still have shade. Look, this little room is Tuja's kitchen. Of the famous, what do they call you, boss?
This camboyo.
The Comiboyo? Uh-huh. And why did they give him that nickname?
Damn.
Look at this delicious thing. Chicken for those who don't like fish. Over there, fish with salad and fried plantains. Boss, what's the price of a plate of fish?
$8.
$8. And for chicken?
$8.
Same. And what kind of fish do you serve?
Rubio.
Rubio? What a beauty. Thank you then. Let's see how they're preparing the fish in the pot. Look how delicious. Fried plantain. They fry it, then flatten it. Oh! You scared me, man. Look, 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 look. She's crazy. She stood on my back while I was recording and she scared me. Wow, come here. No, but yeah, bite me over there. Well, don't come then. She's so beautiful. Look at that tail with those colors. It's amazing. And she's flying free around here. I mean, that's Tuja's macaw. Well, look, this is where they cook the little fish. Well, and the chicken too, I imagine, and they make the fried plantains. Alejandra, Josefina, Mariana. See, he talked to Mariana. Mariana. Are you listening? Her name is Mariana, not Alejandra. Aha! Are you hungry? Look! Hey, Mariana! Do you like being here in Tuja? Free, flying over the backs of all the tourists who visited. There it is. Did you see? It's nodding its head. And do you like it? Go on then. Look, here we have the ancient technique of, what's it called, boss?
Tostones.
Is your name Los Tostones?
No, Alexander.
Alexander. The ancient technique of Alexander making tostones on a stone that has been seasoned for 342 years. He puts a little bit of salt on them, then mashes them.
We mash them and then put them in the pan. Keep watching.
Keep watching. And then you give it the second fry. See, he's already making one. And these look delicious. We had gone snorkeling early and the water was amazing and we had left the camera. Then before eating we said, should we go snorkeling again? and it had already gotten a bit murky. Anyway, we filmed these shots that you're about to see. I thought it was beautiful. There are quite a few jellyfish. There were also schools of fish. And Ninita, well, she went down quite a bit. She went down to about 13 point something meters. Look, here in the little town of Tuja, there's like a small soccer field, and over there, there's a court for Venezuelan bocce. And we're on our way. To the natural slide I was telling you about a little while ago. It's spectacular. Stay tuned so you can enjoy it with us. It's about 10 to 15 minutes of walking and we arrive at the place. Let's go. Wow, we're almost there. We've arrived. Get ready to enjoy this craziness with me. In theory, hey, you have to sit like right there. Wait for the water to collect on your back, lie down, and then slide all the way down. Let's see how it goes for me. All right, here we go. But the water is really shallow and you don't slide that much. Although it's nice and it doesn't hit you. Come on then, come on.
Hey.
The macaw tamer. Look at this beauty. Our food just arrived. $8 for this plate of food here in Tuja. I think it's a really good price. So if you come to this beach, you can have lunch here and it's pretty affordable. Enjoy your meal.
Good morning.
It's our third day here in Choroní. Today we overslept and we're greeting you almost at noon from Puerto Colombia, where we're going to take the boat to go to Cepe. I would say my favorite beach on the entire coast of Aragua.
Honey, it's going to be my first time in Cepe.
Oh, how exciting! You'd already been to Puerto Escondido.
To Puerto Escondido, but I haven't been to Cepe.
Uh-huh.
I've never gotten off at Cepe.
Oh, for those who don't know, Puerto Escondido is part of Cepe, but it's a small cove, basically a tiny beach. That you either get to by boat or you have to hike through the mountain from Cepe, which is a bit of a hassle. So, if the tide isn't good for getting there by boat, people generally don't go.
What I like about Cepe is its many restaurant options, plenty of beach umbrellas, and overall comfort. It's a longer beach than the one we went to yesterday, which is Tuja, so I'm really excited to go for the first time and probably do some free diving. Yesterday I reached 13 meters deep, a record for me, and of course is my own goal. I compare myself to myself. There are people who have done 20, 25, 50, even 100 after a year of training, but it has taken me time and I am extremely proud of my achievements.
I'm proud too, my love, and I'm sure you'll reach 15 today.
Let's see.
Let's go then. We've arrived in Cepe, and I have to admit, I'm amazed by how clear the water is.
When was the last time you came here, little boy?
To Cepe? I think it's been about 6 or 7 years, because the last 2 times I came, I went to Puerto Escondido, which is the little beach that's, as I mentioned, right next to it. And while I'm talking, I'm going to show you some aerial shots I took of Puerto Escondido. Because to get there from here, from Cepe, you have to take a somewhat tedious hike through the mountain and all that. But you can also get there by boat. And whenever we come in a private group, that beach is nice because it's small and often feels private when few people are there.
Look, it took us 45 minutes to get to Cepe. The sea was a little rough, and actually right now at the beach there's a bit of waves. You can go in and I don't think it's unsafe. In fact, there are kids at the shore, but it's not as calm as I expected because yesterday the water was calmer. I love the color, it's kind of greenish. I love the contrast with the mountains, the number of palm trees, the river in the background. It's a beautiful beach and the shore is really long, so you can walk along it for quite a while.
If you're wondering how much it costs to come to Cepe, the boat from Choroní costs $100. The boatman told me they take up to 12 people. In fact, there were 14 of us on our boat, but it was just our group of 8. And the boatman this time brought his cousin, his uncle, his friend, and his girlfriend. And, well, we're going to pay $12.5 per person, which is the $100 divided among the 8 of us. And I think it's a good price, considering that the boat also stays with you. So even though you set the time, look, I want to leave at 5. If by chance you decide to leave earlier, they leave earlier because basically the service is for you all day.
Guys, I want to apologize to you because in this video I've been a little absent. I'm traveling with my family. It's the second time this year that I've traveled with them. Well, in this case, it's the first time this year that I've traveled with them. And I don't know, I was a little disconnected, but Niñito is giving it his all. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it. We make this content with a lot of love and a lot of effort so that you can experience a little bit of what this landscape, this beautiful destination in Venezuela is like.
And also so that you feel encouraged to visit it, so you have all the tips, all the prices, and you can plan your budget. A couple of videos ago, we gave you the most up-to-date costs for Morocco, and let's say at their highest price because it's high season. Maybe you go and you can even get a discount on the prices I mentioned. Now, in this video, you'll have all the prices for Choroní, so you can do your own calculations to see which paradisiacal destination in Venezuela you want to travel to for your next vacation.
We're practically on the other side now. And look, it's much better for kids here because little pools form and they can sit by the waves without any problem. There's a kind of coral barrier so the wave breaks and doesn't come in as strong.
And my friends, if you're wondering what this paradise-like beach looks like from above, we're going to show you in 3, 2, 1.
Another crazy traveler who's enjoying Cepe. Are you staying here?
Of course, yes, absolutely.
Where? In a little inn?
In an inn that I was able to contact through social media, and well, excellent, with all services included except for food.
Okay, transportation so far?
That's separate, but they always match you with someone to provide the service anyway.
And how much is the cost per night, per person or per couple?
The room is paid. It's $30 for 2 people.
How delightful.
Would you suggest people spend a few days here?
Absolutely. In fact, there's also a tour along the whole coast. It costs you $20, $25 per person, and it's a 1-hour tour. You can visit all the beaches along the coast and even stop at some...
And out of all these beaches, which one is your favorite?
Let's see. Well, I think Cepe is the one I like the most so far.
Me too. It's my first time in Cepe. Yes, I've been to Tuja, I've been to Chuao, I've been to Playa Grande, to Choroní, to Cuyagua. But from here, from these beaches, you reach through Choroní. I love Cepe, and Puerto Escondido is also really wonderful. We can't go on this trip, but we already have a video on the channel, right, honey?
No, we don't have a video of Puerto Escondido.
But you took beautiful shots.
Exactly.
But do you already know him?
Yeah.
It's truly paradise-like. You really shouldn't miss the chance to go. Plus, it's just 10 minutes from here, and you can take some fabulous photos.
Now, you know, if you want to stay in Cepe for a few days, you can relax and have a great time.
I want to check meal prices, but with all the music and noise here, I'm not sure I can. Look, here there's a great bocce court in the town of Cepe, although today it seems like they're not playing bocce, but rather drinking alcohol and eating delicious food. There are some small tables over there. I'll look for a small restaurant here and check their prices and services. Look, here we are in Aurora Del Mar. How are you, brother? What's your name?
Cool. Juanjo, my buddy.
How are tourists in early 2025?
It's been picking up little by little, thank God.
What do you offer, my friend?
We offer a variety: snapper, catalana, caragua, ceviche, seafood, shrimp. Prices start at $10. Sides include fried plantain, rice, fries, cheese sauce, and salad.
Lunch starts at $10 and includes everything you mentioned. It looks delicious. How much is a small ceviche, for example?
And $10, $15, and $20.
Depending on the size. And do you also have little empanadas for breakfast?
$1 or $1.50 with juice.
Hey, they have mini empanadas from just $1. You know, here in Aurora Del Mar, we're going to order a few things right now, brother. Thank you. Here, the service is personalized. I said, I want to ask the group what they want, but he replied, no worries, we'll send someone with you. How are you, brother? How are you doing? Have you sold a lot of food today?
Quite a lot, yes. People like the food here because everything that's made here is caught right here.
I mean, it couldn't be any fresher.
It couldn't be any fresher. The snapper and the catalana come from this area. The snapper and the catalana, everything is caught in this area between Cepe and Tuja.
So, your top lunch recommendation is fried snapper?
Of course.
Okay, but I want ceviche. What fish do you use for it?
With snapper too.
With snapper too.
Just like the soup.
Oof, no, I think I'm going to order a little ceviche today. Yesterday we had some tuna, I think, but it was in Tuja.
In Tuja, okay.
We'll check with the group and place the order with you.
Of course, let's go then.
Let's go, brother.
Notice the difference with Tuja. All the shoreline there is, the amount of sand. You can stand here, you can stand closer to the edge, you can stand right next to the river. In fact, we have people here swimming. And for me, the best place is the one that has this little patch of grass. There are palm trees where people hang hammocks between the river and the beach, relaxing in their shade. What a luxury that is.
Oof, that place, my love. It reminds me of Los Caracas, with grass, palm trees, hammocks, and the little beach right in front.
And if you're wondering if there are mosquitoes or not, there are certain times, but there aren't that many, and repellent is enough. Unlike other beaches, you don't have to leave here because of mosquitoes.
Well, in Cayo Sombrero, in Morocco, even though it's the most paradisiacal beach, at 5 in the afternoon the mosquitoes claim their space. They say, you need to leave now.
It's awful. I don't understand how it works. I don't know if you can fumigate, but honestly, something really needs to be done because it's unbearable to be there after 5 in the afternoon.
I think they're caused by stagnant water. Hello, how are you?
You have the best spot on the beach. It's yours.
We're jealous because you have the best spot in Cepe. Is there a little spot for us over there?
Thank you.
What I love about Venezuelans is how they always welcome others and make room for everyone.
No, and they even offered me a beer. Wonderful. Practically without even knowing us, they offer us a beer, and I think that's how most Venezuelans are.
Good people and friendly.
That's right. Friendly, and we don't mind sharing the little we have.
Kid, I'm about to put down the microphone and go into the beach because it's hot and that beach looks amazing.
Look who's waiting for us over here. Hi, Soki, Mommy. We didn't leave you, Mommy. We were just asking people questions on the beach.
I don't love you, Daddy.
In case you're wondering, crazy people, there are 2 inns here. One that's known as Regulo's Inn. Well, the gentleman who owned the inn, unfortunately, has already passed away. And the other one is called Puerto Escondido Inn, and it's a beach run by some Germans who came to live here, and it's spectacular. It even has a pool and everything. I'm not sure which inn the girl mentioned, the one that cost $30. But if you search for inns in Cepe on Instagram or on TikTok, because the TikTok search engine is much better than Instagram's, I'm sure you can find them on Google, which even has their phone number. Posada Puerto Escondido, where you can check prices. But as far as I know, there are 3 inns on this beach, so you can stay at the one you like the most. I'm sure there's something for every budget. Just like in Chuao, there are also 3 inns in Chuao, and the prices are very similar, starting from $20 or $30 per night. The room is for couples. In some cases, breakfast is included. Look at this beauty that just arrived for us. Fried fish with rice and fried plantain. I think this one is yours, honey.
Here we have breaded shrimp with fried plantains, more fish with rice and salad, also with garlic sauce, cheese. Well, this was one of the breaded plantains, French fries and fried plantains. So delicious and also super affordable.
Each dish is $10. There are still some ceviches that they're going to bring out soon.
And well, Ñañita couldn't wait to start putting the sauce on the tostones.
This is the beach tostin. The regular tostin comes like this, and the beach tostin has tomato sauce, mayonnaise, and white cheese. For me, this white cheese is the best in the world.
I don't agree.
In the world.
Guyanese cheese, yes, but not white like that, not grated.
No, generally any white cheese from Venezuela, Guyanese, Mano, Llanero, or fresh cheese is amazing.
Now I agree. Enjoy your meal.
When the pirates came here, when they came to rob the towns on the Aragua coast, they used these caves as a warehouse where they kept the gold. They did this when the sailing ships came, the ones that didn't have engines. And it was all sails. Let's see what's next. There we have the first one. The first Choroní warehouse. From here down, behind this hill is Playa Grande. We run into Playa Grande. There are many. Here's another one.
The water looks super clear and it's past 5:30 in the afternoon. We arrived at the beach and we were craving some ice cream. They told us that they're very famous here. Cup ice cream or teta ice cream? How are you, Queen?
Good.
Which ice cream sells the most?
Coconut, chocolate, cookies.
And are they in a cup or a pouch?
Cupcake.
I want a coconut one.
Coconut. Cookies.
Uh-huh, but they're huge. What kind of ice cream do you want? There's soursop, coconut, and cookie. If someone gets cookie, let me try it. How much are they, my queen?
$1.
All right then. This cookie one is amazing. It tastes like a chocolate cake. Because it's made with yellow cookie, right?
Yes.
Oof, too good. And this one isn't for me. I already gave it the quality check. That's the little teat of, look. They also have fruit teats. Let's order a little passion fruit teat. Passion fruit teats too. Who wants passion fruit teats?
Valentina and Sarah.
There are chocolate teats if you want. Chocolate cup.
It's pure cocoa.
Uh-huh. I'm not sure if I want chocolate or coconut now. I said coconut before, but this cookie one is just too good. My queen, how can people who come to Choroní find you?
Jenny's ice cream at Lucho's.
Okay, Jenny's ice creams at Lucho's place. The ones in cups, $1, and the tetas, 2 for $1. Really good, honestly spectacular. 4th day in Choroní, my friends. Honestly, it feels like we've been here for a month.
Time has passed perfectly. Not too fast, not too slow. And we're going to start this day by eating some little empanadas.
Every day we've made breakfast and dinner at the house where we're staying to save money and also to eat healthier. Because for lunch we already eat fried fish on the beach. But today, since it's our last day, we decided not to spend so much time at the house. And we'll eat.
I ordered a cheese empanada and a domino one.
I ordered chicken and beef. I know you'll say, why not try the shark ones? I don't like to support the fishing of rays or sharks. Which two are used for the shark filling? Because even if they tell you that for the shark filling they use, well, those two animals, so...
More often they use regular fish and claim it's shark.
Exactly, but
It's sad how the number of rays has dropped, and I think they're among the sea's most beautiful rays. It's overwhelming, and it's because of the excessive consumption of dogfish. But also when they can't get rays, what they do is kill really small sharks. It's very painful. So if you can eat little fish, turnovers.
or if you like seafood, there are also shrimp ones and all kinds. Lots of squid.
There are many options.
And for $1 here in Choroní,
What did you order here? What is this?
this is the chicken one. The best way to eat an empanada, take a bite, hot sauce in my case, another bite. Delicious, and repeat the process with every bite.
How's that pabalon?
Top notch. Same. Sauce, a bite.
Of course, the empanada is served with a maltica, otherwise it's not a beach breakfast. Enjoy!
Enjoy. Last trip to the beach. We were planning to go to Tuja, but it's 11:30 in the morning. We're running a little late because that's how it is to travel with family. The pace slows significantly. And well, we decided to go to Valle Seco, which is a beach that practically has nothing. I showed it to you briefly a couple of days ago, but it's really cool for snorkeling. And we basically have everything. 2 chairs, and this time we even brought some homemade sandwiches. We don't need more to have a good time.
Oh, Chico.
And finally, we've arrived at Valle Seco, a beach that's pretty deserted. Honestly, there are hardly any services offered here. It was 15 minutes of sailing, but the trip was pretty intense.
Very, very intense. I think it was a little harder than yesterday, and getting in was super complicated. In fact, I fell, but I hope leaving will be a little better, although I'm not sure that's gonna happen.
The boatman was telling us that in the last 20 years he's been working in tourism. Only about 10 times has he been able to go out in the first days of January because they cancel the departures due to, well, I don't know if it's because of the tide, the winds, but honestly, the waves are really, really rough.
And we chose this beach not only because it's close, but also because there's a coral barrier at the shore that forms little mini pools, and there are also lots of fish. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to see everything we wanted to see today, because the waves are intense, but we're gonna try to at least do a little bit of snorkeling here, close to the shore.
And before we get into the water to see what's down there, let's see how the beach looks from up there. In 3, 2, 1...
When we first passed by on our way to Tuja, we saw the water was clear enough to see the bottom from the boat. It was beautiful, but the beach seemed very lonely. And we swore we weren't going to find... There aren't many restaurants or places to rent umbrellas or chairs. And that's true. There's just one restaurant. They also provide chairs and umbrellas, so you can be comfortable even if you come without anything.
Let's check the umbrella rental prices and the food options. The girl was shy about appearing in the video, but she told me the prices. These umbrellas you see behind me cost $10 and include 2 to 4 chairs. She told me depending on how many people there were. And they also offer food for $8 to $10 depending on the size of the fish. I think these are standardized prices all along the coast of Aragua. Although honestly, I think $10 for these little tents is a bit expensive. But, well, now you know. And in case you decide to come to Valle Seco, you definitely have to rent a tent here or bring your own. because as you can see, it's a dry valley. In the back there are no palm trees, no shade. It only has the little restaurant that's back there, and well, the sea, which is really paradisiacal. Look, I'm gonna get a little closer to show you the water. It's so beautiful. Look at this, look at this. No, this is incredible. I'm going to go put it away now. This camera, and I'm going to look for the other one to take a dip and record the beauties of the ocean floor. And so my friends, after 4 wonderful days at the beach and a few stressful minutes picking some birds off Suquita,
She has many with more to come.
we've reached the end of this video. How did you enjoy it, Nanita?
I really don't want to leave.
Amazing, right?
So delicious. The beaches in Venezuela are so beautiful. And I say beaches in Venezuela in general because I feel like every beach has its own charm. From Sucre to those in Falcon, they all have their charm. They all deserve to be known. And if you have the chance to explore more, do it.
This time we were able to visit Playa Grande, Valle, Seco, Cepe and Tuja. But the other beach that is usually visited from Choroní, which is Choroní, is already well documented on the channel. We'll leave the link here in the upper right corner in case you want to watch that video. It's a bit old. And we deserve a return visit.
Especially since we went to Cororon.
Exactly, we missed doing the hike to Coreron, but it's like a 4-hour walk, a round trip. I think we need to spend an entire day on that. Tell me, those of you watching this video, which was your favorite beach out of all the ones we visited in this video? And what other beach? If we missed any of the ones we mentioned, we have to visit it on our next trip to Choroní.
Thank you for making it this far. We love you so much. I hope you keep enjoying our videos, and we'll see you on another crazy trip.